Hey everyone, this is Celine, and I believe this is the second ever vlog of my whole channel. Whoa. You know, the reason why I'm holding this is one, because it's vlog style, and number two, I literally just got up. But before I go on a tangent, today I want to take you on a hair care day journey. It's not the kind of hair or skincare, but it's gonna be a little bit like that. I am going to get my hair dyed, straightened, I'm gonna get it pampered, and I'm gonna get it a whole different color, and I am going to take you on that journey. Let's begin. Sadly, I have to turn off the fan so you can hear me, but I do like the fan sound because, well, number one, because of my sensories, I sometimes don't like sounds when I'm doing it, so I need the fan with me. I have autism, so I got a couple products yesterday, not sponsored. I got a couple products yesterday to do my morning skincare routine. I'm actually a novice to all this skincare regimen business. I am starting to do everything else, but first, I have to be very quiet because my younger sibling, Everest, is asleep, and I'm a little worried about whether the lizard lights needed to be turned on by me or not, because the rest of my family, except my older sibling Ellie and I, the rest of my family went to Wisconsin, and I'm so used to feeding the dogs, turning on the lizard lights for Everest, till I think I won't have to really deal with the lizard lights anymore, but just feed the dogs. Shit, God. Got milk? You bet. Look, some of the Fruit Loops have already made their way to the rim, and they have dropped on the floor. That's going to be the norm for using bowls like this, but it won't be in the future. So, despite all of the dog shenanigans and cereal shenanigans happening, I want to tell you of such a weird dream I had this morning. I was at a friend's house, and it looked much bigger and much different. And that's not saying that I'm not satisfied with the real house. That's not saying that, but I think it was my friend's grandmother's house. I have no idea. But dreams happen in so many ways. Well, let's say I got invited to some sort of party at a big house that my friend was the big house of the owner that my friend was associated with, probably relatively, but we were having a party, and then I was roaming around the house because I like touring myself around big houses. Come on, you just gotta love the beauty. My friends and I, we were just dancing to music that the owner of the house didn't like, but more on that later. There was another aspect of this dream that I wanted to talk about. There was this man. He was dressed as a scary bat this whole night, and he would come for me 3 times, and each of the 3 times I warmed up to him. I think the third and last time I broke into song or what. Like, I put my hands on his hands because I knew where his hands were in the costume, and I looked him right in the face, and I was being nice to him. I didn't fear him anymore, that he was just this guy named Josh, I guess. So the next day, we were all just listening to music that the owner of the house didn't like us to listen to. That was going to be talked about in school, in college. I guess this took place in the library. The next scene of my dream took place in the library. But one of my managers was talking to me about talking to us, the party goers, about how we were listening to inappropriate music that the owner didn't like. He explained to us the lyrics, which were mild compared to a lot of the rap music that I listen to. I mostly listen to Nicki Minaj, so I don't listen. Well, I do listen to rap music, but I predominantly listen to Nicki Minaj. The partygoers and I were told that 98% of you guys are going to the principal's office. I asked him, wait, what about me? What was I doing? I was just dancing. And then he was like, you know what? You go on ahead to the principal's office. And I think he was referring to another principal's office for me. I don't know, because I think to him I was doing the least. In which we were just not really doing anything but dancing to a song that he and the owner of the house deemed inappropriate. Well, funny enough, I'm 21 years old. When I was leaving a building, I was leaving from the house that I had a party with my friends in. So I ran from the house. I got a glimpse from behind me what the house looked like at the front, and it looked a lot like my friend's house in real life, but it was structured. It was definitely structured differently. There were 2.5 stories. That was actually really fun to tour myself in my dream. While I was running, I ran across the neighborhood that had that house in it. I ran across 2 big sorority looking buildings, but they're actually science code buildings, in which, oh yeah, I'm not allowed to go in there, but the insides look nice. And then After running across those two big institute mansion houses, I went into a UAB institute and I needed to find the principal's office because I need to run quick to the principal's office. This person that looked familiar, I went to a theater trip to New York with back in 2019, so this was a couple years ago. I asked him where the office was. I was asking him where the office was, and then he basically told me he had no idea, but you are pretty close to it. So before I even got to the principal's office, that's when my dream ended. So what I have been doing for my transferring to AO3, I usually transfer the script from the document to AO3. So that way I make stronger revisions for the final product. I personally don't feel like doing a 30-minute meal prep like a fruit salad or anything like that. So instead, I am going to get myself chicken strips, but also with fruits. Fucking serious? This bitch. Let's try one of these in the waiting. I like chocolate with crisp rice. Yep, I'll tell you all about it. One thing I obviously discovered about this meal prep that involves fruits and salad. Now, if I'm cooking one thing, such as chicken, pasta, one thing of vegetables, broccoli in a saucepan, peas in a saucepan, corn in a saucepan. If I'm baking popcorn chicken, I can preheat the oven, put the meat in the oven, turn on the timer, and just get it out of the oven, let it cool for a few minutes, and eat. If I do one thing of vegetables, then I could just put a little bit of water in the saucepan, put on the stove, put the veggies in, put the broccoli, peas, or corn in there, and I turn on the oven, stir it a little so all areas of the vegetables get in the water and they're all hot. When it boils, I let it slowly boil for 1 minute, and when it gets to boiling, I'll leave it on there for a few more seconds within that minute, and I just turn it off and eat. When it's these grapes and these watermelons, for grapes, I have to choose which sections that I want to wash in the sink and put in my bowl or the plate. And then sometimes I cut watermelons for my fruit salad, and it is the toughest to cut a single apple. I really need an apple slicer and a cutting board. I completely forgot to buy that yesterday. I don't think I had a cutting board on my grocery list. But at least I'm making a grocery store and keeping it every day and deleting off the stuff that I already bought and adding in stuff that I need. When I tell you I'm a chicken junkie, I am a chicken junkie. You know, I'm thinking of doing an ASMR of me eating chicken and grains of choice. Speaking of that, I almost forgot to mention that I include celery sticks in my fruit salad, probably each time. But anyway, for celery sticks, I have to wash them. I have to cut them either in half. Well, I have to break them either in half or in threes. You know, I will put the leftovers in the fridge because I got a lot.
You don't have to like lift any color out or anything.
I'm gonna let you know I'm making a vlog. So, okay, I just wanted to let you know before something's happening.
I'll go ahead and put this on here when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. This just goes on like a little jacket. Actually, probably cut your ends first because I don't want to like have to color them and then just to chop them.
Right. I've never actually seen a jacket that would be
The colors. They're pretty great.
I think
It's so much comfier, so you don't have like something around your neck. It's like less claustrophobic to me.
Yeah, because back in Aveda and other hair salons that I've been into all my life, they would have the neck shawls.
Right.
And so I've never really seen anything like this. I didn't think of that. It's actually, yeah, those are good reasons. I like that.
You get good before pictures?
I did. Well, I got before videos.
Gotcha. Color all in.
Mom.
A lot of people won't. They just stay.
Okay. She's busy talking, so it's cool. I don't like the thought of interrupting people.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying hi to Mom.
Not gonna be a perfect cut to start out with. We're just getting these dead ends out. Color in the whole
Hair, my hair. Oh, the majority of it is blonde. Bleached. I'm actually really glad that I am getting this long hair out of the way, getting the blondes out of the way.
I'm sure.
And refreshing myself. Yeah, I've had this for over a year now.
Really?
I've had the blonde in over a year now, and my hair grew pretty fast. And I've been trying to get the hair salon appointment in by the end of the year, but this is good. I can get this done by the time I go back for college Sunday night.
Sunday.
Yeah, Monday morning starts the classes.
Wait.
Yeah. And I'm interested in what this year will bring for me.
Fresh start.
Very.
Love it.
And I'm actually starting a pretty fun 2024 New Year plan. I'm getting breakfast in, getting up early, journaling. I'm prepping for lunch.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Exercise routine.
You're here.
Just putting structure within my days. In summary, putting structure within my days. I'm a piranha. They're in the Amazon.
Lighten it.
Santa, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? So, what also just irks me is that I shed hair, especially in the shower, in the car. I put those strings of hair out the window. But yeah, I do like the thick hair. I like having lots of hair, but there do come times that I want to straighten it. I want it short. Right.
Say the weed would keep your speech low, evading all belief, and I've been grieving through a window. A shame, anxiety has claimed the victory, the lead role. I'm standing on my feet with a pocket full of deep notes, a spark and no defeat. Yeah, spark and no defeat, and I've been low and underneath. Yeah, spark and no defeat, and I've been low and underneath. Yeah, spark and no defeat, and I've been low and underneath, low and underneath. Yeah, low and
Goodness
underneath.
of the process. The fume was getting in my eye.
Sorry.
I kind of closed one eye because it didn't really affect the left.
Right. It's just what it's supposed to.
I found this cinematic mode on this phone. Wow.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I wonder how this is gonna look compared to my other videos that I took this morning.
Oh, fancy mode.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Maybe I should use this more for my YouTube videos. Huh. I can't zoom in out in this cinematic. It's so much bright.
As much as you can.
Rinsing back. Perfect.
Way all the way back.
This is what it's supposed to look like in between the shower head and the fun part where magic happens.
Something like one of these. Or maybe like this one. Like the red violet, like red velvet sort of color.
I was thinking between this and this. Let me decide.
Ooh, I like both of those a lot.
Yeah, I think that's a little too purple.
Okay.
So between.
So more of like a red, like red
Right.
velvet. Sweet. I like that a lot. So I think an in between of both of those would be...
Yeah. Since I can't really zoom in on this cinematic mode, there's a little bit of a dirty blonde, ember blonde on the crown of my head. I think this looks Draco Malfoy. I'm gonna stop making a fool of myself.
Where is it?
It'll be coming. Let me tilt this down so you can see my mouth. Ooh, I like the gradient.
We got like the reverse ombre going on.
Yeah. think we're almost getting it all in there. Oh.
You're not gonna be lucky. Alrighty. We'll let that sit for a few minutes.
Cool.
About 20 minutes.
Oh, 20 minutes? Okay.
Step in.
Yeah, it's definitely already getting dark.
We got messy. That's
Yeah.
what we did.
Some tiny hairs have got on my nose.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Ooh, I like that curl. I like that.
Layers of hope and curl better too.
Yeah.
How we feeling about it? Yeah. You like it? I think that red really suits.
There's a comment.
How'd you get your shoes dirty already?
Ah,
Walking
I've
around?
one. Yeah.
My husband gets so irritated with this.
Oh.
When I wear black shoes here.
Check it out. Check it out. Oh, it's so perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh, especially the layers. I can especially see the layers. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect.
I am glad you like it.
And that concludes our hair journey. Ladies and gents, trans and non-binaries and other identifiers. This is the final. This is the final product. Vincent, are we happy? Yeah, we happy. I'm gonna see Pulp Fiction in full and really in the future. If you like this video, give it a like. You want to tell me your thoughts about this journey on my hair? Leave it in the comments. You want to see future videos? Subscribe to my channel, please. And as another option, ring the notification bell. And I will see you in the future. C-Line out.